So today I want to use this sketch I worked on previous days. I started with a very quick thumbnail. When I got the idea, I just drew a quick thumbnail, and then the next day I did this drawing, which is kind of in between a sketch and a drawing. And now I want to improve and try new composition for the same topic, same piece, because I feel like it's really what I need to work on now. So from this like a flat angle, I want to create two new sketch, which I don't aim at very great drawing, but just working on my composition and day by day improve a little bit. So we're gonna take the same horse character, but maybe we will switch up the background to have something more interesting in the background. So for this top art piece, I'm gonna zoom a little bit, not too much, but it's okay. Maybe a little bit less because it's a sketch, so I don't want to get lost in details. So I'm gonna take a pencil and so on this piece I want to put the horse somewhere here. Maybe a little bit lower, like this, and the character will be sitting around there. So she's going a little bit forward to pet the she has her arm extended, but we won't see it from this angle, and the arm is behind the cape. So let's check a little bit. She has her hair flowing down. We can have the head like this, then we do the hair, maybe a little bit more. Well, let's not be too perfectionist. It's a sketch, so we have the tail here, maybe a little bit like this. So I'm also learning to draw horses. Not really, I didn't put the will to learn to draw animals for most of my life, so I'm not yet great. Kind of small legs, I think, too small, but okay. Then we have the front leg here. Somewhere there. Okay, and the horse is eating some grass there. we have the legs of kind of thought about deedlit, the elf from Chronicles of Lodoss War. Really great anime. So the cape is following the horse's body. So okay, and have some change a little bit, make it interesting in a different way from this new angle. Maybe we can just see the end a little bit here. We reinforce here the shoulder and the front leg. I'm gonna try to make a shorter video so it's more digestible for viewers. Less scary to invest your time to watch. Okay, so we have our first basic sketch. We don't want to go into too many details. We can keep the sketches as under layers for better finish art later on. So no need to go too much into it now. So as we have a new angle, I want to make a classical Lodoss style, have some mist, and like the opening song, some castle in the distance. So let's see some basic structure, idea of a path. Like this, okay. Pretty basic castle. You can put a central tower, nothing fancy there. Okay, it's good enough for a basic sketch. We can still improve the castle in a different piece. Okay, so now we go to the bottom sketch and we try to do opposite. So we are at the front, so we see the horse somewhere here, and the body goes like this, but we are not gonna have enough room for the human, so we're gonna go back and start with the human figure on top, not too big, So she's looking down. She has a arm here, another arm stretched forward. She's kind of maybe holding the rope here. There is I don't know how to say in English, the sit. I'm French, so my English is kind of okay, but for specific words, I don't always have the vocabulary. I will check it to learn. Okay, so it's pretty okay. We need to have hips, legs hanging down kind of naturally. The horse is not too equipped, and here we won't see, so we don't bother. Here we have the kind of upper neck. We make a middle line for the haircut, then the head, eating, big jaw for chewing grass, and here okay, the hairs are going down. I'm really happy to learn how to draw horses. It's really refreshing to learn new things. It's a bit scary, but once you start, it's actually really enjoyable and makes you refresh your love for art when you learn new things. So don't be too afraid to learn and to challenge yourself. That's kind of the purpose of this channel for myself, and hopefully useful for you guys. So she has a cape, kind of tight, like a classic fantasy. The hair, we're gonna try to stick to this haircut for this piece. I forgot the ears, but spunky ears, but so she has her hair is going down here also, and here in the back. Okay, she has a little, this kind of a deedlit outfit, and the cape is going over the leg here, but we will go back to it later. Let's do the legs of the horse. So he's eating, so the floor should, so the body is a bit too, should do more. Yeah, I'm not super great yet for horses. That will be another exercise I will work on my outside of videos, and also maybe try to do videos on this. So we go, so it's like this, and like this. So there is a part of first, and I have a book on anatomy of animals. To draw animals is we change up, we put the tail in this direction this time. A bit more straight here, and a bit more. Okay, is eating the grass also in the front, so we don't see everything. Okay, here on the front we can put some detailed plants and insects. It's kind of a living meadow with many bugs and stuff. And in the background, what it's gonna be. So we just here like this, rolling hills maybe. And in the distance maybe maybe a little okay. Kind of open landscape. I found a picture for studying horse. It was like in Mongolia with people doing a tour by horse riding. It's really cool and very Mongol plains steppes. So really a lofty feeling of spaciousness. And here the cape also is flowing, so it's kind of in the shade also. Okay, and puffy clouds. Okay, so we have two sketches to work with, and we can I could have tried to be closer to the horse to have it very spectacular, but I'm not ready yet, I think. So at least instead of a flat angle, now we have more interesting angles. We have in the foreground we have the horse, and we see where the character is looking maybe or going. So we have a little bit of a story going on, of adventure, of mood, and here we have a different mood. like maybe she left her home, she's going on a journey, so she's in a new space. You can put some birds or something. Yeah, I'm happy. I have two more compositions to work with now. So you can try that. For my conclusion, I would say look into your drawings and find some drawing that you see the composition is a little bit flat, like yeah, everything is on the same line of depth, and then you try to do new sketches of the same subject, but you switch it up from the front, from the back, from the top, from the bottom, something different. It's good exercise and train your composition and drawing skills, drawing objects from different angles. Okay, thank you and have a good time drawing.